Hit record. And welcome to our little new coach get started right call tonight, everybody. I think at some point here in the next little bit, we're going to have to start talking about a name for our little group.
I know.
Because we're just growing. So just want to say, first of all, that we are so excited to have all of you on the call with us and excited that you're excited about coaching, because this is seriously like one of the greatest things that I've totally fallen into on accident. I didn't come into this journey intending to be a coach or be where I'm at today at all. It really just kind of unfolded naturally, and I'm so very thankful that it did, because it's blessed my life in so many different ways. So I'm really excited for you guys, because it's just the beginning of a really awesome journey for you. So to get started, I am going to talk about what your very first goal should be as a coach. And I've already revamped this a little bit in the 3 weeks from when I did my last new coach get started right call, because I think that the number one goal for a new coach should be to go Emerald. That needs to be your number one priority when you are brand new. What going Emerald means is that you have enrolled 2 coaches underneath yourself. One will go on your left leg and one will go on your right leg. Ouch! Don't bite me. I told you Luke is on one tonight, so bear with me tonight. Okay, going Emerald. Emerald is one of the first things that you really need to do. It's going to be the thing that'll really kick off and catapult your business. So when you think about going Emerald, I want you to think about 2 of the most important people in your life that you feel should be part of this journey, and enroll those 2 people. Most people enroll their spouse, number 1, and then whether it be your mom, sister, brother, cousin, aunt, best friend, whatever, as your second coach. What this is going to do is this is going to place these people at the top of each of your legs. So as you continue to grow and build your business and build volume, people are going to fall underneath them in the genealogy. And when it comes to some of the volume and earning potential, the people that are sitting up at the tippy top of your legs are the ones that are going to benefit from everybody else down underneath them. I wasn't aware of this when I became a brand new coach, because I didn't really have a new coach get started right call, so I was just kind of winging it. But Tressa's actually lucky that she is at the very tippy top of my left leg above Levi. And so as soon as you go Emerald, then you get to start capitalizing on all of that volume that is below you. So the reason that most people sign their spouse, number 1, is because it opens up a second business center for you. So am I echoing? Because I kind of hear a little echo in my
There's an echo or feedback. I don't know. Can you mute everybody, or can everybody mute themselves? Because it gives feedback even if you're not talking. It'll help clear out all the clutter.
Okay, I think everyone's muted. Does it sound better? Okay. So the reason that you want to sign your spouse is because it opens up a second business center for you. Your spouse does not have to be actively coaching and promoting Beachbody. Levi is one of my coaches, but he supports me in my journey and what I do every day, but he's not actively out there selling challenge packs and enrolling new coaches or anything like that, because that's just not his cup of tea. He's a farmer and he just sticks to that. So, but what it does for me is once I have enrolled a few coaches underneath me, it gives me another second business center to start enrolling coaches over there to get Levi to Emerald, because once I have an Emerald on each leg, then I can become a Ruby. Once I have an Emerald on each leg and then 3 other coaches underneath them on each leg, so a total of 4 coaches on each leg, 2 of them being Emeralds, then I get to be promoted to a Diamond. And if you, Heather posted a little graphic on our page that kind of shows what the different ranks look like, and the differences in the ranks are your earning potential. Essentially, the higher up you move, the more money you make. What is a CBC? I hear that all the time. I don't know, like, I just hear him like say a second CBC, like a second business center, but I don't know what that first C stands for. I would assume.
We'll have to ask tonight.
Yeah, we'll ask Haley if she knows.
They say it all the time, and I'm always like, I always forget to ask.
Yeah,
I don't know
what the exact acronym is. Yeah. So think of your 2 important people, probably one of them being your spouse, that you really want to get started on this journey and get them enrolled with a challenge pack. By enrolling them with a challenge pack, you will get Success Club points. And I'm going to talk about Success Club in a little bit. But the other important things about going Emerald are it just will increase your income potential. So once you are Emerald, you will be eligible for the Team Cycle bonus. And I'm not going to go into a lot of detail on that. I posted a video link just like yesterday or the day before on our page. There's a guy that explains it using like his little kids' toys, and he's super goofy, but he can explain it in a way in like 6 minutes way better than I can, because I'm just going to fumble over my words on how to explain it exactly. But just consider it another earning potential. When you're an Emerald, you can earn $14 per team cycle. When you're a Ruby, you earn $16 per cycle, and when you're a Diamond, you earn $18 per cycle. So watch that video that I posted. I can comment on it to kind of like bump it back up to the top of the page so that you can see it. But then the other thing after you go Emerald that you will be eligible for that also increases your earning potential is leads. And leads are free customers that are given to us through the Beachbody company. So these are customers that sign up online or like via the infomercials that aren't signing up like with a specific coach. If they sign up like through the infomercials or just through the website, then they get dispersed among all coaches in the network that are Emerald and above. Coaches that hit Success Club and are Emerald and above. So you want to be eligible for those free customers too, because I mean, they're free customers. So why not take advantage of it? Your next goal is going to be hitting Success Club. And Success Club, not right now, okay? Not right now. Success Club is the way to really measure how your business is growing. Beachbody came up with the concept of Success Club a few years ago. And what they did was they went and looked at all of the very top coaches in the network. And they like really broke it down into looking at the daily activities of all of these like top coaches. And they said, what are these people doing that is shooting their business off on fire and setting them apart from everybody else? And what they found was that the people that were helping, that were committed to helping 3 people or more a month, were the people that were really growing their business. So to hit Success Club, you need 5 points. You get 2 points for every challenge pack you sell. And a challenge pack is a workout program with a Shakeology in a bundled package at a discounted price. You get 1 point for every Shakeology that you sell that is on a home direct, meaning they get it auto shipped every month. Once you have a customer that buys a challenge pack, you get the 2 points from that person, but then you can't get any new points from them. You have to get new points from new people every month. So this is what's going to grow your business. So going back to what I said before, hitting Emerald in your first month is going to give you 4 Success Club points because you're going to get 2 points for those challenge packs for each person. Then you only need to help one more person. So usually, you end up with 6 points if you help 3 people, because it's a lot easier to set people up with a challenge pack because it's essentially Shakeology with a $10 workout program, when all of the workout programs are generally like $60 and up. So it's a really, really good deal if they can buy it in a bundle. Plus, so they win. Plus, it's a really good deal because then you get the 2 points for Success Club. So you can get Success Club 5, meaning you've earned at least 5 points, or you can get Success Club 10, meaning that you've earned at least 10 points and above. What I am really going to start encouraging everyone to do in their business is to aim to go Emerald every single month that you're a coach. Meaning, you're not going to stay like at an Emerald rank if you do this, but meaning that you want to aim to add 2 new coaches to your team every month, because this is what's really going to grow your business. I've had months where I don't add any coaches at all, and things kind of like, I'm still doing selling challenge packs, but they're to customers rather than to coaches. But by enrolling coaches in your network is what's really going to set things off and allow you to grow and move up in rank. By hitting Success Club every month, Success Club 5, you also win prizes from Beachbody. Some of them, they're different every single month. Some of them are kind of silly, like we all got Shakeology aprons last month. There was one month where we all got a bobblehead of like one of the trainers. One month was super cool, and we all got P90X, P90X2, and P90X Plus, like the whole workout systems. It was like a $300 plus prize. Like every coach that hit Success Club got that. This month, a lot of the prizes are geared towards Summit, which is the big national convention that's going to be in Nashville in July that I'm super excited to go to. But
the guest, they just posted. Did you see who's?
I saw, yeah.
I told Bobby, he's like, oh boy.
Yeah, but so by hitting Success Club this month, you get to be eligible for like some exclusive parties at Summit, or if you're in the top 300 Success Club earners, then you get to get a personal picture with one of the super trainers. So I'm like, I want a picture with Autumn. So I'm like, bust my butt so I can get that picture with her. Kristen, you recommend getting your spouse signed up to start the boosting of your business. Does it make a pretty significant difference? I would say 100% yes. So what I do, since Levi, if your spouse will drink Shakeology on a daily basis and you need 2 Shakeology orders coming in every month, that's fantastic because that's like really great nutrition for them. My husband he's not a big shake drinker because of the texture, so I can't get him to drink it routinely. So rather than letting my pantry stockpile up with Shakeology, what I do is I get Levi's home direct order in the boxes of the 24 packets, and then I use those individual packets that I either give a packet here or there to a family member that's wanting to try, or if I have people that are wanting to try samples, I sell them for $5 a sample packet. Or once a month, Heather and I usually run a 5-day Shakeology group, which a few of you I know have been part of, so you kind of know how it works. But that is how you can get people that are potential customers that want to try it. You give them 5 packets for $25. You provide them with meal plans, support, basically like a toned down version of what we do in our like big 30-day challenge groups. And it allows them to try the product without being totally roped in at first. Because some people are really scared of, you know, being set up with like auto ship and all of this stuff at the very beginning, or they're just not sure if they're going to like the taste or whatever. So by doing the 5-day Shakeology groups, it's a really good way to gain new customers that you can then carry over into your next challenge group that'll start the next month. So we always kind of do one like around the 3rd week of the month. And then that gives those new customers that are kind of wanting to try things out a chance to try shakes. By the end of the month or by the end of the week, we say, okay, what do you think? Sign them up with a challenge pack, get them ready to get started with a full program at the beginning of the next month. So that is another way to kind of help grow your business. And it's a way to utilize that extra Shakeology order that's coming in if your spouse isn't going to drink it routinely. So that way you're not out like double the amount of money, but so you make your money back on it. By hitting Success Club 5 every month, you're going to earn enough commission to cover the cost of your own shakes. So that's what your goal is, so that you don't have to pay for your own Shakeology every month, because who wants to pay for their own Shakeology out of pocket? You don't want to do that. So by setting 3 people up a month, you will earn enough in commission, because we earn 25% commission on all of our sales, to cover the cost of your own shakes. You also have to hit Success Club to be eligible for the free customer leads that I talked about also. Okay, so the third thing I'm going to talk about.
I have a question about the customer leads, Logan.
Go for it.
You have to hit Success Club to get those?
Yes.
And where do you find those leads? Like in your office?
They'll show up in your online office under your customers. So if you go in and it says like you have 3 new customers and there's someone, if there's someone that you enrolled personally, it'll say that they're from like my site is what it'll say. If they are, so there's kind of 2 different categories on the leads that you can get. Mm-hmm. One of them will be customer leads, and sometimes these are people that have like signed up for like a free like 30-day Beachbody on demand trial thing. So it's not necessarily that they've placed an order, or they signed up for a free coach, which they can do. And then Success Club leads are generally people that have ordered something like a workout program, or they've ordered Shakeology, and so then that commission kind of comes in under you. So okay. I especially want to hit the Success Club leads.
But there's other things you have to do in order to get those leads. And
right.
You can check in the leadership ladder. Like you have to have your profile updated. Right. You have to have before and after pictures. I
posted a picture of that, of like the requirements. I did it like last week, I think, for the requirements that you need to hit leads, because there are certain things like on your profile, you have to have like a before and after type thing. It can be a week apart. It doesn't have to be, they're not like specific, but there's like just certain little criteria that you have to hit in order to be eligible for leads. So make sure that you check all of that, because you don't want to miss a month of eligibility for leads just because you forgot to like update one of those things in your profile.
And it tells you right there in the Coach Online office. It'll say no in red or yes in green, so you know exactly what you haven't done yet. Mm-hmm. It's not hard.
So I'm still pretty new at it. So if I go to Leslie, she can kind of guide me through all that, because the language you're using right now, I still don't know a whole lot about. So if I go to her, she'll be able to help me through that.
Leslie, do you feel comfortable with that? Because I can always come over too, and we can have like a powwow if we need to too.
Yeah,
post in the post. Because if you have a question, somebody else has a question. So just anytime you have a question about anything, don't think it's silly. Just post it in the 411 page, because there's just a few of us in there, because somebody else has the same question, believe me.
Mm-hmm. Yes, 100%.
Okay, good.
We've all been in that like very new spot where you don't know anything, and I promise that you will pick it up.
That's how me and Leslie were the first, like 4 weeks ago.
Yes.
And now we're finally getting to understand what all that lingo means.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's why you're getting him.
Where do I start?
Okay, it doesn't take that long.
Yeah, you will you'll pick it up, and as soon as you are starting to like get the gist of like the lingo and everything, then you will have enrolled someone that's ready to do it, and they're brand new, so now you get to teach them everything. So it's kind of like a see one, do one, teach one kind of thing. So you'll get the hang of it, I promise.
Okay.
And if you have questions, do not hesitate to post it on the wall or to text Leslie, and Leslie can text me or whatever. Post it on the wall, because we're here to help you with all of those kind of questions, because we've all been there in the beginning. So no worries.
Thank you.
Of course. So one of the like most important things about being a coach, whether you are a very brand new coach or a veteran coach that's been doing this for years, which none of us are at this point, are the 4 vital behaviors. The first vital behavior is inviting, and this is inviting people to join your journey, because that's what's going to help grow your business and move things along. Oh, honey. Come here. I'm just having a bad day. The second vital behavior is being a product of the product, which means that you need to be drinking Shakeology every day, and you need to be doing your workout every day. Because if we aren't doing these daily behaviors to show people that the products work, then how are we really gonna like get anybody else to sign up with us if we're not doing it on a daily basis? Those are the things that you need to do every single day. And it's the way that my business has taken off like it has, because I drink my shake every day, I do my workout, I'm consistent, and I share my journey with people, and so they can see the proof in my transformation that this stuff actually works. The third vital behavior is personal development. And this comes in like reading personal development books, listening to motivational podcasts. I know. I'm going to try and get a movie. Heather, do you want to talk about personal development just for a second while I help him with this?
So anytime you feel like you're struggling in your business, it always goes back to personal development. Last week I had an off week, and I was reassessing everything I was doing, and the one thing I was skipping every day was personal development, because the book I'm reading right now didn't have an audio version, and I was loving my audiobooks while I was folding laundry or driving the kids around. But the book I'm doing right now didn't have the audio version, and I haven't had time to sit down and read it. And I know exactly why I'm struggling, because I'm not doing that. You only need 10 minutes a day, and I would highly suggest one of the first books that you listen to would be The Go-Giver. It is
one I'm reading right now, and I'm obsessed with it.
It is an amazing book, and there's an audio version of it, and it's not just about business, it's about life and how to be just an amazing, awesome person. And I think I'm going to go back to that and listen to it again, because I listened to it in a 3-hour car drive one time, like one shot, and I think I need to like dissect it and give it another go. But yes, personal development is huge. The podcasts that are available for free are wonderful, like Autumn's that I posted. That's a great podcast to listen to, because this month, the 21 Day Fix and then 21 Day Fix Extreme are the specials, and she gives great tips and ideas of why everybody needs those in their lives. So there are a bunch of podcasts. I haven't even listened to all of them yet. So if you don't have a book, listen to one of those.
Definitely. I'm loving The Go-Giver. Like I'm reading it, and I'm totally glued to it. Like when I'm reading it, to the point where I'm like, okay, I need to like shut my eyes and go to bed now. And I'm almost done with it, but it's great. So if you need like a quick, like easy one that's going to like suck you in, then read The Go-Giver for sure.
And the podcasts are most of the podcasts are the recordings of the National Wake Up Calls, which are every Monday morning. So those are a good call to hop on. And if you can't, like sometimes I don't listen to the call because then I can fast forward through all the recognition stuff because it takes a long time on the call.
Which brings us to the fourth vital behavior, which is recognition. So recognition meaning when I have personally sponsored coaches that are hitting great milestones, like Heather has already sold a challenge pack this month and it's only the first of the month. Like that's a big deal. So I recognized her.
Woohoo!
Yay! Recognizing coaches that advance in their rank. Recognizing your challengers in the challenge groups. If someone has gone, 4 days without soda and that's the longest they've ever not drank it in their life or something, then like make a big deal out of that because it's a big deal, We're getting close on time. So I'm going to move along really quick and just talk about going back to the first vital behavior, which is inviting. So our job as coaches are to develop relationships with people. We're not salespeople. We don't sell products. You want to sell and market yourself.
I
And
want to touch on that really quick, Logan.
go ahead.
There's already been a couple friends that I've reached out to, and a couple of them had told me that, I asked if they had a coach, and they said, yeah, but one of them said, like, her coach kind of, or she didn't really hear from her coach because they weren't bringing on people or they weren't signing people up. And that just made me so sad because it's like you should still, support your customers and support your other coaches to make sure that they know that you're not just in it for a sale and you're not just in it, to sell them a challenge pack or to sell them Shakeology, that you care about them actually doing well and being successful.
Exactly.
And the other person had said something about how actually Lindsay, her challenge group had ended at the end of the month and that was kind of it. Like nothing happened after that. So it's like, which was great for me because she's an awesome coach already. Like right. I'm pretty sure she went Emerald today already.
Oh my gosh.
And so just making sure that people know that you care about them and you care about their wellness and you care about their health and fitness and you're not in it for just a sale,
Right. Exactly. And that's what I tell my coaches and customers also. I'm like, I'm not going to make you this sale and then we're not going to talk again. Like, I'm going to bug the heck out of you. I'm going to take your hand. We're going to go on this journey. There's going to be good days and there's going to be bad days. And I'm going to help you through it. And you're going to be successful at this because I care about you. And that is what is really going to help them be successful and feel like they're part of something, So when it comes to inviting, the greatest way is to really just share your own personal journey. Like you do need to, kind of go outside of your comfort zone and message people. But the way it starts is by opening up, on social media with your friends and family and telling them like, this is what I'm doing. And this is how it's working for me. This is how my life is different since I started a new lifestyle. You don't even specifically have to say Beachbody or Shakeology or anything like that in the content. Like you don't have to reference the specific products. Just show people how happy you are and how much better you feel and everything like that. So it goes back to really being a product of the product. It can be really scary to kind of put yourself out on social media like that. But the more open and vulnerable you are in your sharing, I feel like the more relatable you are. And the more people feel like they can relate to you. And so I really kind of try to gear my posts towards people that might relate to me, like other moms or people that, are trying to balance like work and being a mom and how do I stay healthy and fit at the same time and stuff. So when you start to have people like showing interest, then invite them to the challenge group or invite them to the coaching opportunity. It's something that that I'm getting more and more comfortable with the longer that I've been doing it. But my best advice when you're talking with people is to try your hardest to avoid scripts of any kind, because I was totally, as a brand new coach, I was so guilty of just kind of having a standard script that I used, and I'd copy and paste it from person to person, and it would be like a lot. Like they'd message me and say, "Oh my gosh, you look so great. What are you doing?" And I'd word vomit all over them about Shakeology and, all the flavors and all the superfoods and the 21-day fix. And these are all the workouts and the containers and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, you don't need to tell them all of that, like right off the bat. It's something that you can have in a conversation. So what you need to do is say, thank you. Like, yeah, these products have really helped me change my life. Would you mind telling me a little bit about what your goals are? Are you hoping to lose weight or tone up or need to work on your eating habits? You want more energy? Turn it back on them so that you can really kind of figure out where they're struggling and help find a challenge pack that's specifically going to meet their needs so that they feel like you're actually listening to them and trying to help set them up for success from the beginning. It says that we have less than a minute, so I definitely have a lot more to say, so we're gonna have to save it for another time, or I'll try and write something up to post. Are there any questions before we get kicked off of here? There is an On Fire Empire team call that's getting ready to start at 6:30. So I really encourage all of you to try and hop on that call if you can as well. We're going to be talking a lot about personal development on that call. And so it's really going to be good. That's our bigger team. So you'll get to see even more faces on there. But let's definitely plan a time to get on again, and we'll have another call if you guys have specific questions that I haven't touched on at all because I really didn't get enough time. Then make sure that you post them in the comments below or post it on the wall, and I promise that I will address it with you. Bye. Okay, bye guys. Hopefully see you at 6:30.